and final theorem. Third theorem. Once again, make a squiggle. Here's the old, here's the new. I like to compare what you've already seen and what you have right now. Let's do, I think I need a secant and a tangent. I think this is 1/2 the little big guy minus the little guy again. Let's do a tangent and a secant. Yeah, this is 1/2 the big guy minus the little guy. So let's call this x, and then let's identify the big guy and the little guy. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be guy. Big girl minus the little girl. Or the big gorilla minus the little gorilla. Big potato minus the little potato. It doesn't matter. I just say big guy, little guy. Big guy's A, little guy's B. All right. Outside angle is going to be 1/2 the big guy minus the little guy. There's your theorem. It's the exact same thing as what I just showed you on the previous page. This time I'm working with a tangent line. I'm working with a secant line. But it's 1/2 the big guy minus the little guy. New theorem. The picture looks almost identical to that. So let's draw the exact same picture. Let's call this A. Let's call this B. Call that C. Okay, I actually want to rip the last page off because I want to compare it. Because if you understood this, everybody, you're going to get this very easily. So let's go back to this for 10 seconds. That outside piece times the entire thing equals this outside piece times the entire thing. C times C plus D equals A times A plus B. This is really the same thing. Here we go. Here's a theorem, everybody. Where's my permanent marker? Here's a theorem. The outside piece times the entire thing. So B times the entire thing, which is B plus C, because you add these together, is equal to, well, now we kind of have a problem. Because these two are extremely similar. Notice how this has got an outside piece, but it doesn't go inside the circle because it's a tangent line. So we're just going to do this times itself. So B times B plus C equals A times A, also known as A squared. There's your theorem, folks. So the outside piece times the entire thing equals this times itself, or this squared. Alright, last example. I'd like you to find x. Tangent, secant. 12x, x plus 2. Alright, let's set up the equation. We know how. Go back to this last theorem if you need to. Outside piece times the entire thing equals that squared. So outside piece times the entire thing. Oh, this is a tough one. That's the outside piece. Now this entire thing is going to be x plus 2. Right? So add those together, that's going to be 2x plus 2. So let me rewrite this. So the outside piece times the entire thing, 2x plus 2, equals 12 squared. Okay. Distribute the x. 2x squared plus 2x equals, that's an equal sign, sorry for that vertical line, equals 144. We got a factor, we got a factor, we got a factor. Subtract the 144 on both sides. It's going to give you 2x squared plus 2x minus 144 equals 0. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm clapping. Let's factor. I'm excited. That's why I'm clapping in my house. I'm excited to factor. Let's factor, folks. Now, do not, let's help you out a little bit. Don't multiply the first and the last together. You're going to get a negative 288, and that's just a big number, and just don't do that. always see, when you're factoring, always see if you can take a greatest common factor out. Every single one of these values, can you take a number out? Yeah, take a 2 out. When you take a 2 out, you're left with x squared plus x minus 72 equals 0. Now, what you have left on the inside, this trinomial, the x squared plus x minus 72, that is so much easier than your original trinomial. So, multiply first and last together, negative 72x squared, and the factors that multiply to get that, add to get the middle term, which the middle term there is an invisible 1 right there. So two numbers that multiply to get negative 72, add to get the 1. There's a lot of factors. Think of some common numbers that you know to work with. And instantly 9 and 8 are really jumping out at me. Because 9 times 8 is 72. And these are differing by 1. So it's going to be 9x, 8x. Question, which one is negative? Which one is negative? I think it's the negative 8. Multiply these together, you get negative 72x squared. Add these together, you get a positive 1. Bullseye. So x squared plus 9x minus 8x minus 72. Technically, they're still in parentheses, so I still got to bring them down. Take a GCF out, and then take a GCF out. So let's take an x out, and we're left with x plus 9. And then of these two terms, we can take an 8 out. Let's take a negative 8 out. And you're left with x plus 9. Really, the 2 is still on the outside, so we still got to include parentheses or brackets because we already have parentheses being used. Equals 0. And let's write the repeat one time, so that's x plus 9. And we have x minus 8. 2 still comes down. It's the greatest factor. Comes down in the problem. So that's equal to 0. We factored. Nice job. Set them all equal to 0. We have x plus 9 equals 0. We have x minus 8 equals 0. You also have to take the greatest common factor, set it equal to 0. But that kind of drops out because, you know, there's 2 coconuts equals 0. Coconuts. That doesn't make any sense. Why are we working with coconuts? I don't know. We're doing math on a tropical island today, everybody. Subtract 9 on both sides. X equals negative 9. That's one of your answers. And then add 8 to both sides right there, and you get x equals a positive 8. Right there. 2 answers. Do they both work? I'm questioning this one right here. Can x be a negative 9? Can this distance from here to here be negative? No, that doesn't make any sense. You can't have a negative distance. Distance is always positive, so we're going to cross this one off. So your only logical answer is x equals 8. There is your answer. All right, folks, we got to the end of the chapter. Your review guide. Make sure I get you the right review guide. Your review guide is on page 767. This is a 10-point assignment. I just want to remind you, so make sure you get it done. Make sure you do every problem. I'm trying to get you all ready for this quiz on Wednesday. So we're looking at 10 through 18, 20 to 22, 24 to 26, 28 to 30, and 32 and 33. That's a 10-point assignment, and there's not that many questions. But where it gets difficult, and please don't turn this video off right now. I need you to watch it till the very last second, because there's some important things I need to say. Do these problems. Do everything. Make sure you understand what's going on. Look at your notes. Try to figure it out. And also check your answers. Now, you're probably wondering, maybe this is a thought that's crossing your mind. We only have the odds, Mr. Kosal, in our book. We only have the odds. We can check the odd answers, but the even questions, how do we check those? Are you ready for this? I hope you're ready. Here are all the answers. If you want to check your answers, come back to this video, scroll all the way to the end of this video and pause it so you can see these answers. Check them. Be ready for this quiz on Wednesday. If you are struggling, if you are coming to a problem where you don't know how to solve it, shoot me an email. Get a hold of somebody else in your class. You know, all of you are on Facebook and Instagram, and some people are just a text away. If you're not sure how to do a problem, get a hold of them. This is going to be due. Just want to remind everybody again, just another reminder, this is due Wednesday. I don't want this by midnight. If you want to turn it in on midnight today, Monday, that's fine. If you want to turn it in tomorrow, Tuesday, that's cool. I'll take it. But I need to have it by Wednesday at midnight. And also, on Wednesday, I need your reviews and binders. Meaning, send me all of your notes. Send me all of your notes. Send me all of your notes. It's a 10-point assignment, and this is also going to be another 10-point assignment. So I'm trying to help your grades, folks. I'm trying to give you every point possible to do well in this class. And last thing I want to say, and then we're going to cut this video, be ready for this quiz. Hopefully you've been paying attention in Chapter 10. Hopefully you've been watching all my videos. And just be ready, folks. Just be ready. Good luck on this review guide. And if you have questions, shoot me an email. See you later.